it's so important for you to give yourself a personal intake assessment of how well your community group or your signature programs are going, so you can make adjustments as needed. One of the things that I've done, and I was having conversations with one of the Insider Circle ladies, Cynthia, we were talking about her program. People have different membership communities, right? Some people decide they want to just start off with something like a Facebook group so they could build their reach and then use that group. Like we were talking about Epic, April, I think she's got like 20,000 people in that Facebook group. You start off with that kind of community that's free, and then you build it up from there, number one. Or you can think about a community group that I've established where I'm like, okay, I want to do several things. Number one, I want to have the membership community be the foundation, but the entry point of the community for me when it comes to continuity is actually Moneymakers Monthly. So Moneymakers Monthly is $7,
right?
And so it's like eventually you're gonna have a whole lot of stuff, so you're gonna have to figure out how to tier this out, right? So the things that I do real time in person, everyone in the circle gets. But then as I accrue new things, number one, the archive members can log into, but then number two, when I send out the $7 newsletter, those people who cannot budget-wise be in the higher tier get those things repurposed in the newsletter.
Gotcha.
So when I do the community and when I talk about it with you all, I want you to think about it on two levels. Number one, do you have an entry point offer? Whether it be a Facebook group or a low price point offer, number one. Number two, are you going to exclusively offer your stuff to your community or sell both? And I do that all the time. I might say, hey, join us in Spring Into Action for $197, or access everything in the community if you're a part of the circle. So that way it gives you an opportunity to sell the same thing that you're teaching, but two groups, right?
Okay, say that again.
So like how we did Fire Start Your Year, right? That's a part of my circle, the continuity program.
Right. Okay.
But I would sell it separately for somebody who just wants to purchase it on its own.
Got it.
So that this you can monetize it for people who don't necessarily want to be in the subscription, but they still want that offer. You get those two revenue streams, right? But it also, which to me is the better thing, is it incentivizes, I might as well just join the monthly. Because if I'm gonna pay for this individual thing, and I know that next week LaShonda got something else, I might as well just be in the program. Because a lot of times people go, how do I sell the program? And I'm like, you cannot sell the program because people have so many things. They don't really understand logistically all the things possibly in your program. I say you sell the individual things you're doing on a month-by-month basis.
So it's like a pink spoon, like a Baskin Robbins, a pink spoon?
What is it?
Okay, so Baskin Robbins, so when you go into samples, so when you go into an ice cream place, their signature was a pink spoon, Baskin Robbins. So if you wanted to taste it,
I'm gonna move this over
it
so
was
I can.
just a little taste to cause you to buy it.